everyone, I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Brandon. And we're the
Wagners. We're a husband-wife duo who travel all around the country since 2021 for Brandon's travel nursing job.
We love hiking, car camping, new cities, and of course, the best food and drink. Along with adventure, we always look for ways to keep our travel budget-friendly.
So pack your bags and join us as we wander together. Hey everyone!
Hey YouTube!
Welcome to Mount Rainier National Park in Washington. So we're living in Seattle right now, kind of like the outskirts, the Des Moines area. So this is about an hour and a half from us. So we just came out to Mount Rainier National Park because I'm tired of seeing it in the distance and I wanted to see it up close. I know you guys have seen our car camper with the Highlander, but we actually brought our Prius. And we're going to spend the night here in our Prius. So we'll let you know how that goes. I thought it was going to be a lot colder here than it is, but it's actually really, really nice. I brought like my winter jacket, the whole nine, but I'm in a long sleeve t-shirt right now and it's pretty comfortable. So we have a few hikes that we want to do, but I think we don't have too many plans, just hiking and camping and seeing what all we can.
We'll keep you updated.
So we had a blast at this national park. Now we've been to all three of the Washington national parks, and this one was our favorite. So you might remember from our video about our road trip, I got a national parks guidebook. So I'll just tell you some of the fun things that I learned from my book about Mount Rainier National Park. So Mount Rainier became an official national park in 1899. And it was actually the first national park in the Pacific Northwest. And Mount Rainier is actually a volcano and a glacier. I love how my book started this. It starts the entry of Mount Rainier as volcano and glacier, fire and ice. Mount Rainier is a poetic duality, the almighty colossus of the Cascade Range. So Mount Rainier is part of the Cascade Range here in the Pacific Northwest, and Mount Rainier is about 3 miles tall. So it's huge. Like we can see it about an hour and a half out where we are in Des Moines. So we can only actually see it like 100 days out of the year because it's really cloudy. But it's amazing when you can just see it like out in the distance, and it always looks so much closer than it is. But anyway, that's just because it's so big. But anyway, so we did 4 hikes while we were on our little camping trips. I'll tell you the ones that we did, and I'll tell you in order of easiest to hardest. So the easiest one is the Myrtle Falls trailhead, and that's one of the Paradise trails. I can't stress enough how easy this one is. Only 0.25 miles. It only takes about 10 minutes to do. It's all paved, so if you have kids, strollers, dogs, they will all be just fine on this trail. The next one is the Nisqually Vista Trailhead. This is another easy one, still paved, and is only 1.2 miles, and it's a loop, so it'll just take you right back where you started. But that was really pretty. Myrtle Falls is really crowded, at least when we went, because that's the one that everybody can do. But Nisqually Vista is just as easy, and you get a lot better scenery, so I would definitely recommend doing that one. And then the next ones that we did were Bench and Snow Lake. So this is a good like beginning one. It's not paved, but it's pretty easy. And it's really good scenery too. So it's only 0.57 miles to Bench Lake and then another half mile to Snow Lake for a round trip total of 2.5 miles and only 700 feet of elevation gain. I think this is the one where they had like a really weird like outdoor toilet that we found. I really had to go to the bathroom, so we were looking for like a place that had a bathroom, and it kept advertising this bathroom, and then we got there and it was literally just like a pit like in the open space, so I didn't end up using it, but I was a little mad but mainly more amused. And then the main hike that we did, and this one was actually kind of challenging, was Comet Falls. So then Comet Falls, if you continue on, it goes to Van Trump Park Trailhead, but I had enough just by going to Comet Falls. So it's actually one of the highest waterfalls in the park, and a really popular destination. If you're just doing Comet Falls, it's 1.8 miles out, and then you turn around and do the same thing back, so altogether that's 3.6 miles. This one was kind of hard, I won't lie. It's pretty steep. It isn't always paved. It can be slippery. It can be really dangerous if it's cold. So I would definitely not bring the kids, and definitely not strollers for this one. If your dog's pretty young and he's ready for it, you could probably bring him. But yeah, this one was hard, but it was really worth it at the end. But I had to ice my knees later because I was in pain. But yeah, we had a super awesome weekend. I think it worked really well to camp in our Prius. The weather was actually great. I was expecting it to be way colder, but it worked out pretty well for us. And so we didn't need to turn the car on or anything. We just were able to sleep, and we had a super awesome time. Yeah, definitely check out Mount Rainier if you're in the Pacific Northwest. Definitely worth your stop. And you already know I'm going to say this, but it's free with that National Parks Pass. So get that and give it a go. Tell us what you think. Alrighty guys, that's all I got for you. We'll see you next time. Bye.